Hi, how are you doing? Hopefully you've been surviving in this COVID-19 age. What I wanted to bring to your attention is Sizewell C, this beastie, their latest news. They are now moving to what is called the pre-examination stage of the whole process, and that commences and runs from the 8th of July, which is now, isn't it? No, coming. Is it today or tomorrow?
8th of July is tomorrow.
Yeah, so starting tomorrow, so we're really fresh on the meat, aren't we? And that will be running through until the 30th of September. Now, Sizewell C has been around for quite a long time. You're aware that they've already commenced the similar animal down at Somerset. I don't know whether it's delayed, but I don't think it's making that good time. I understand that the one in Finland has been on hold for a long time, and there's a dispute between the Finnish government and the manufacturer. The one in France isn't going, as far as I know, but in here claims that there is a operating station in China. Considering how things currently seem to be developing between the free world in China, one perhaps might question whether it is sensible for our nation to be in hock to not ourselves, put it that way, or leave it as simple. We perhaps should be doing a lot more things for ourselves than we have in the past, because suddenly in the past the only thing that mattered was at price, nothing like security of either supply or control or whatever. But let me tell you quickly what they're saying. They're saying that Sizewell C is a proposed new nuclear power station that will be built on the Suffolk coast. They claim that it will supply power to 6 million homes, and that it would be functioning or have a life expectancy of 60 years. And then they go on to claim that Sizewell C will provide local jobs, training and educational benefits. Sizewell C will save 9 million tonnes of CO2 every year. Sizewell C will take 9 to 12 years to build. That's quite sort of a 3-year gap, I suppose, to finish off. And it will eventually, it says, support 900 permanent jobs. And then it says, and this is its big claim, and this is the only reason it's being considered, Sizewell C will help tackle climate change by providing decades of reliable, low-carbon electricity. So that was sort of the reason it was able to kick off nuclear as a possible answer, purely because of carbon emissions of existing gas, oil and coal power stations. And it does have, that is a case it's trying to make. Now, the cost case, if we look at what was agreed, or the strike price for Somerset, I think it was somewhere around 90 odd pounds per unit. That was the strike price. I believe if you look at a similar amount of energy derived either from wind power or solar power, that price has now been driven down to about £45 per comparable unit. So one would question whether Sizewell C is going to be able to drive its own price down to as low as what alternative environmentally polluting free, both pretty much, is construction, solar and wind, as nuclear. So that case, I think, will still need to be made at the examination stage, which is much later on. In fact, that, if we have a quick look at the timeline, and hopefully Bernard can put this up as an explanation for you as we go forward. The timeline saying is we're now at the pre-examination. The examination will take place during the period of autumn to winter 2020-21. then the recommendation and a decision, do you think we'll get one, is expected in the summer of 2021, so that's effectively this time next year, isn't it? And post-decision, I don't quite know what the post-decision will be doing, or whether that will be deciding what colour East Suffolk District Council is allowed to have the railings painted or whatever, because in reality, unlike Sizewell A and B, Sizewell C, the decisions on that, the key decisions are made by central government, not by the local community on whom this will be inflicted. So there you go. If you've got some interest in attending a presentation, the nearest to us, and we both had a little laugh at this, I think, was, you'll put this up, won't you?
Yeah, yes.
The nearest to us is that metropolitan area known as Levington.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm not sure where in Levington they're proposing to do this, but if you remember the last time we, One Community TV, tried to cover this, I went up to the sports club at Trinity, or Trimley, where they actually had an exhibition. And on that occasion, those running that particular exhibition would not allow us, as a local community TV station, to photograph any of the displays, look at anything at all. What is really worrying is, and particularly with the COVID situation we've had, where people have been pretty much confined to their homes, is this is not very open, it's certainly not transparent, and it strikes me that the bare minimum is getting out into the community, because the community itself is somewhat restricted. Anyway, have a look at it, and we'll see what happens going forward from now. Stay safe, keep your mask on, and let's hope this abates quicker than it appears to be doing. Thank you. Bye-bye.